Today is Monday.
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
There's too many rules at work.
There are 40 rules all Schrute boys must learn before the age of 5.
Have a coworker, a friend, or if you can stand it, your boss make periodic checks to see if you're on target to finish on time.
The person in the cubicle always looks back out at you because they're starved for some sort of human contact.
I guess it's just the end of courtesy in the workplace.
We have a great radio show planned for you today.
Who the hell are you guys?
They're absolute savages and hooligans.
You look like a half-empty toothpaste. You're beautiful.
That's never not creepy.
Come out there to do anything about that dog if you're just gonna get a dang old computer ain't gonna come over here and just shut that dang old dog up.
Not only was it authentic frontier gibberish, it expressed a courage little seen in this day and age.
Showtime.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Less than 24 hours after a deadly terror attack in the heart of London, a benefit concert by Ariana Grande and other pop stars went on as planned Sunday night in Manchester, the UK city still recovering from a suicide bombing at Grande's show there 2 weeks ago. Officials say security was tight for One Love Manchester, which aimed to raise money for those affected by the bombing that killed 22 people and wounded more than 100 at Grande's May 22nd concert. Some fans questioned whether Sunday's show would go on after 3 men drove a van into a crowd on a London bridge Saturday night before leaping out of it and stabbing numerous people in nearby bars and restaurants. 7 people were killed and 48 injured in the attack. Grande's management answered doubts on Twitter just hours before the concert. All artists involved have been unwavering in their support this morning and are determined to carry on with the show. We ask the strong city of Manchester and the world to join us in making the statement that hatred and fear will never win. Well, Sharknado 5 is getting ready to wreak havoc with your summer. The 5th installment of Sci-Fi's campy Sharknado series has been announced, and the title couldn't come at a more perfect time. Sharknado 5 will be entitled Sharknado 5 Global Swarming, and the show's subtitle, Make America Bait Again. I see what they did there. Obviously a play on Trump's campaign slogan. Speaking of President Trump, he's on the phone with us to talk about pulling out of the climate change agreement and his Covfefe tweet.
Many people are applauding my decision to withdraw from that Paris Accord thing. It was a terrible deal where sneaky Chinese people in France put on berets, they stopped showering for weeks, and they spread all their lies about global warming. And I said no for one simple reason: to defend our country's incredibly hardworking hillbilly coal miners. Millions and millions of tiny pieces of this crap will now be harvested by some of the greatest African-American lunged prospectors you've ever seen. And I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little sick of everyone on societal media talking about my Covfefe tweet. Quite frankly, it's none of your business. But I will tell you that it was the new FDA-approved hair loss drug that I just started using. My doctor told me that Covfefe is right for me. And it also treats moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, which is so annoying. I have a little bit on the inside of my left testicle.
Everybody is talking about Donald Trump exiting the Paris Accord. In fact, the term exiting Paris hasn't been used this much since Paris Hilton broke up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Experts say artificial intelligence could dominate man in all tasks within 50 years. I believe it. I mean, we already have a president who gets outsmarted by his own cell phone. A new startup takes the blood of young people and injects it into older people to give them a new lease on life. Yeah, that used to be called having a mistress. Radio Shack is preparing to close their few remaining stores, but where am I going to get an antenna for my ham radio? Replied creepy weirdos everywhere. New study says the homeless population in Los Angeles has hit a new record. It's the first study ever conducted by counting members of the Jackson family. Jerry Mathers turned 69 this weekend, and Dr. Ruth turned 89. So, happy birthday to a couple of old beavers. A-Rod has been hired as a contributor at ABC News. Producers are excited to have him aboard, but have asked him to stop offering performance-enhancing drugs to Diane Sawyer. New study links tequila to weight loss. And in my case, I link it to job loss. Time for Nobody Gives a The new Love Connection will feature gay contestants. Don't assume adding gay people will make it a hit. Baywatch totally bombed despite Zac Efron. Hey, Love Connection, nobody gives a A Saved by the Bell themed restaurant will be opening soon in Los Angeles. Customers will be able to eat food inspired by the show, gaze at memorabilia, and be waited on by the guy who actually played Screech. Hey, Saved by the Bell, nobody gives a And Kate Upton says she's still not confident in a bathing suit. Meanwhile, Lena Dunham lets her jugs fly hourly. My point? Life sucks. Hey, confidence. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito. Tuesdays and Thursdays, NSS Live.